Good morning, everyone. Today, we are going to learn how to multiply a square root. When we say square root is written as this symbol right here, this symbol. And there is always a number inside this symbol. And then when we say the square root, we mean there's a number multiplied by itself will give you that number inside the square root right here. For instance, if we say find the square root of a 25, 25 is 5 because 5 times 5 will give you 25. When we say find the square root of 4, 4 is 2. Square root of 4 is 2. That means 2 times 2 will give you 4. When we say find the square root of 16, is 4 because 4 times 4 is 16. So, for instance, when we say find the square root, multiply the square root of 4 times 4, the answer is square root of 4, the answer is 2. And square root of 4 is 2. So 2 times 2, the answer is 4. When we say multiply square root of 16 by square root of 16, you find the square root of 16, which is 4. And then the square root of 16, which is 4. So 4 times 4 will give you the answer 16. When we come here, there's a number 3 before the square root of 9. So square root of 9 is 3. That means 3 times the square root of 9. So you find the square root of 9, which is 3. 3 times this 3 will give you 9. Times the square root of 4, which is 2. So 3 times 3, which is the 9, times the 2, which is 18. So the answer is 18. On this right here, is 2 times the square root of 16. Square root of 16 is 4. 4 times this 2 right here will give you 8. Times the square root of 9, which is 3. So 3 times 8 is 24. On this question right here, you say 5, you see the number right here, 5 times the square root of 25. So what is the square root of 25? The square root of 25 is 5. So 5 times this 5 right here will give you 25. Times the square root of 16 times 2 times the square root of 16. The square root of 16 is 4. 4 times this 2 is 8. So 5 times the 5, which is 25, times 2 times 4 is going to give you 200. That means you are finding the square root of 25, which is 5, times this 5 right here. Times, you see the multiplication sign right here? The square root of 16, which is 4, times this 2 right here, which is 8. So the answer is going to give you 200. On this right here, finding the square root of 4 is 2. Times this 4 right here, which is 8. So this 2, square root of 4 is 2. Times this 4 will give you 8. Times the multiplication sign right here that was given. Times the square root of 16, which is 4. Times this 7 right here, which is 28. So 4 times 2 times 7 times 4 is going to give you 224. When we come here, so on this right here, square root of 7, you have to use your calculator to do it because square root of 7 will give you 2.7 times the square root of 3, which will give you 1.7. So 2.7 times 1.7 is going to give you 4.6. So here, the square root of 7 is 2.7. Using your calculator to find the square root of 7 is going to give you 2.7 times the square root of 3, which is, with your calculator, is going to give you 1.7. So when you multiply both 2.7 times 1.7, you are going to get 4.6 as your answer. Now here, the square root of 36 is 6 times this 2 right here, which is 12. Times, you see the multiplication right here, square root of 25, which is 5. So 2 times 6 times 5 is going to give you 60. So that's all I have for you today. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.